Being someone who has always been drawn to the wilderness and found balance through being outdoors, I have certainly spent far too much time watching other people's adventures on YouTube lately. So when I was watching this video from Jim Baird, his most recent trip in the Northwest Territories, he quoted a line from the movie The Hobbit, and being a Lord of the Rings fan myself, it just kind of spoke to me a little bit and stuck with me. So I used it as inspiration to make a little piece of wall art that I could hang up and try and remind myself to, as much as I like looking at maps and planning trips, to actually go on some of those trips and go to these places and do these things instead of just watching other people do them. So I'm going to play the clip here while we get into setting up and cutting this piece and producing this little piece of wall art I made for myself.
Might pull over and scout this one out. I think this is the big rapid of the Natla here. I'm not nervous at all. Alone out here bombing this stuff, why should I be? I'm on a portage trail here. The Mountain Dene were the original ones to wear this trail around here. Definitely evidence of their old camp. Where I camped last night proves that they would have had to get by this rapid, whether going up or down river or both. When you're traveling this river, you're doing the same thing as these people in a lot of ways, and it's a lot easier to figure that kind of stuff out. Where if you're, an anthropologist or historian, and you're doing a lot of book research, it would take you a lot longer to figure that out. That's why I love the saying by J.R.R. Tolkien that the world is not in your books and maps, it's out there. Well, if you dump here, you just have this little space to get out. Otherwise, you're swept way down to the next rapid there.
So an interesting first-hand perspective from Jim there, and I always enjoy his commentary. The scenery in that video, the rest of that trip, is just incredible. So check out his channel if you're into backcountry tripping and exploring. It's just amazing part of the country, the Natla, the Northwest Territories. We'll get back to our engraving here. As you can see, the lines all came out nice and crisp. I'm just picking the vinyl mask away here with the hobby knife. I sprayed this beforehand with bullseye shellac, and it really helps keep the paint inside the boundaries of the engraving. It doesn't bleed out into the wood as much at all, really. This came out really crisp. And giving it a quick hand sand with a 400 grit into the paint booth here, and there's the shellac, the final coating going on. Just kind of brings all the grain out and really brings the piece to life. Beautiful chunk of black walnut. And it's ready to hang on the wall and remind me to get off my ass and get back outside, which I have been doing a lot of lately. I'm really enjoying that. Thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to chatting with you in the next video. Take care.